Hey guys, welcome to BJ Tech News episode 19, and today I'm going to show you guys how to enable remote access to your MySQL server on a Windows platform. Okay, so I have two machines. I have my local machine and I have another virtual machine on my VMware workstation, which I'm going to start up and resume. Okay. Both machines have MySQL enabled. I installed the MySQL from the website. Both of them got the workbench. And the scenario is when you install SQL on the machine, the only person has access is the local user on that machine. So let's say you have a couple people in your team that want access to it, and you want them to administrate it when you're not at the site, or you don't want them to have access to the server. So you have to give them permissions, or you have to enable access to that machine. So the way to do it is by this command. Okay, grant all privileges on asterisk dot asterisk, which will give you access to everything, to the username. If you created a username for specific users in your group, go for it. For my example, I'm just going to give root at the IP address. Now, if you want to break down the privileges to certain IP addresses, let's say Bob Smith have an IP address of 192.168.1.1, you will put that IP address, and he's the only person that will have access to the MySQL server if he has that IP address. That mostly works if it's a static IP address, but if you don't want to go that route, you can actually use a percent sign, and it would basically take any IP address identified by the password of that account. And then once you do that, you should get a notification that it passed and okay, and then you flush the privileges and you should have access. Now, I installed MySQL on my host machine. Okay. Do a show database command. Basic commands on this. I'm going to create a database called MyDB. Show database again. Okay, so MyDB is installed. Again, the only person that has access to this is the person that's logged in onto this machine. Now, if I go into my virtual machine and I double click on MySQL workbench and I want to establish a connection to that PC, it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna get access denied. Okay, so once this stuff is up, I want to do is a new connection, and let's say laptop DB, and the host name is actually my computer name. And I'm going to test the connection, and it's going to give me this. Okay, now if I go back into minimize my virtual machine, my workstation, my VM workstation, and I go here, and let's modify this as, okay, I'm going to do a copy and paste. Okay, and I want to change this to root. Change the IP to a percent. Doesn't matter what IP it is, and then I'm going to put the password. Guys, don't have to worry about this. This is a testing dummy. It's nothing really critical, important into this SQL server. So if you guys hack to it, hey, you're not really gonna get anything. You're gonna paste this command. You're gonna hit enter. You're gonna get this. That's great. The last command that you want to do is you want to flush the privileges. And there you go. I'm going to go back to my virtual machine, establish a new connection, give it a name. I'm going to call it, forgot what I called it, host DB, I believe. And let's try it again, see if it works out. I'm going to test the connection, and there you go. And provide the password. Oops, sorry. Are correct. Excellent. Press OK. Double click on this. Enter password. And you should have access to the database. You want to test it out. Let's use world. Show tables. And there you go. That's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. I'll catch you on the next episode, and see you later, guys. Thanks.